Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the dreaded Deep Rose report back like a bad penny. Hey, note before Rose, a little information about Sunny. She's auctioning off her, I'm sure you heard about this, her Ring of Honor ring, and TMZ reported that Vivid Entertainment Steve Hirsch, owner of it, offered her $100,000 for the ring. In return, he wants Sunny to do a 90-minute sex tape. Vivid would allow Sunny to choose her partner and the location. And Sunny spoke with TMZ in an interview that's going to be airing on TMZ Sports show. I think it was a couple of nights ago, and said she's flattered by the 100,000, but feels she's worth more money. And reportedly, Hirsch is serious about the offer and wants to do the shoot in the next 2 weeks because she may be gone for a while if the hearing comes up, and never know, she could get on a bender. She could beat up Steve Hirsch too. She's beat up her boyfriend, I think, a few times too. Anyway, there are some people in WWE down on Tyler Breeze already, especially after he asked for permission to leave a recent WWE TV taping early. Once word got out that Breeze left early, other people started talking about this, and it led to some members of the management who did not want to who didn't know about the request, getting kind of angry with him. So the feeling is that Breeze just came from NXT and is already disrespecting the business and the company, so they would just squash him out because of the heat that's on him. No word yet on how long the deep push is going to happen, but hopefully not much longer. But because he's a good wrestler, he's just a little wet behind the ears, I guess. Needs to get them dry. WWE announced, I think 2 days ago now, that WrestleMania 32 Access will go on sale Saturday, February 6th via Ticketmaster. And Chris Jericho will talk to metal band member Butcher Babies on Wednesday, and Talk is Jericho podcast. Also is going to be having Xavier Woods on there Friday. I haven't gotten any of their top podcasts. I like sit and look at stuff and not just hear it. Anyway, Wrestling DVD Network.com has reported that WWE is issuing several Blu-ray DVD titles as a special edition steelbook releases this year. The first going to be Straight Out of Dudleyville. It's the Legacy of the Dudley Boys in April. The DVD version of the Dudleys DVD will have some sort of special packaging as well. And the Calgary Sun reports that member Smith Hart from the legendary Hart family is one of 96 names published in the Alberta Justice website for owing court-ordered maintenance enforcement program payments to spouses and children. Anyway, Hart's address is listed as a former gym in Calgary, and his employment is listed as Booker for Great Northwestern Wrestling. Only people that have defaulted more than 6 months can be found, through their employment or motor vehicle registration listings. So he owes quite a bit. I'm not sure what the story is behind that. Somebody not paying him, or is he blowing all the money? Take care of your kids. Former WWE diva Joy Giovanni, 38 years old, original ECW Tony DeVito, 44. All right, following matches were taped for NXT the other night is Sami Zayn taking on Adam Rose, Apollo Crews taking on Ty Dillinger, Byron Corbin, and versus Rich Swann. Might be a dark match on that, but anyway, Carmella and Bayley taking on Emma and Alexa Bliss, and Samoa Joe taking on Johnny Gargano. R-Truth celebrated his 44th birthday on Tuesday in a video that's online. WWE World Champion Roman Reigns led the happy birthday celebration, and other stars after last night's SmackDown taping in Dayton, Ohio. Sheamus and versus Chris Jericho, Kane versus Bray Wyatt had been announced for the February 14th live event, Bakersfield, California, on Valentine's Day. And in Albany, Georgia, a report that WWE live event scheduled for Friday, January 29th at the Civic Center has been canceled. The arena officials said WWE canceled the event to give their performers time to rest. When the hell has that ever happened? And anyway, they insisted it had nothing to do with ticket sales. Fans who bought tickets to the event are be able to get the refunds, and the venue is working with WWE to reschedule a future event in Albany. I can't believe that for a reason. People, let people rest. All right, their rest will be working out at the gym all, well, except for some people. Ain't mentioning any names. Latest this week in WWE history video with Kyle Edwards, Corey Graves features Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan winning the very first ever Royal Rumble. WWE's got a new poll up asking fans who will eliminate more superstars at the Royal Rumble Sunday in the main event. That's is going to be Strowman, Show, Reigns, Wyatt, Lesnar, Ryback, Jericho, Sheamus, Ziggler. Over 4,000 votes. Lesnar's in the lead with 44%. Reigns 29%. And as seen on WWE NXT, announcer Corey Graves referred to Finn Balor's title as the NXT World title. Well, anyway, a fan on Twitter, people are always listening to what you say. What anybody says anywhere. Don't think they don't. Anyway, a fan on Twitter asked him about this, and he explains why he called it a world title. It's been defended in Japan, Europe, and USA. It may not officially be, a world champion belt, but he says, yeah, it is. And it was announced this week that Hall of Famer Bret Hart is partnering up with Paul Pitcher, a managing partner at First Down Funding. They're going to be launching a business that will provide needed funding to small and medium-sized business owners in the U.S. and Canada. Pitcher already has a company that provides loans to qualified groups, and it is named after Bret Hart's sharpshooter. It's called Sharpshooter Funding. 2 words, sharpshooter. I hope they find me. I like to start a business. I need some money. Tuesday's Total Divas Season 5 premiered on the E! Network and drew about 1.1 million, ranked number 9 for the night on cable, and that's up from the year before, which was like 975,000. But it was down from Season 3, which drew about 1.2 million. Not down much. All right, Daniel Bryan will be in Pittsburgh, PA later this week for the World of Wheels convention, and it's speculated he could be meeting with Dr. Joseph Maroon, but that's not confirmed. But anyway, Bryan also is going to be meeting and undergoing some medical tests in Pittsburgh this week, according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Bryan will be in and out of Pittsburgh for the convention appearances, and he says that's about it. No surgery. There's been a recent push within WWE to do a Braun Strowman. Are you ready for this? It's taking on Brock Lesnar in a singles match, perhaps at WrestleMania 32. And that's kind of leading up to the Raw and the Wyatt beatdown of Lesnar. It could be a sign that they're moving in that direction. And I can't see them ever tagging up Lesnar with somebody, so it's got to be with those two out of the other all 4 Wyatt families. But all right, regarding the Wyatt family, by the way, the idea was to use the Dudley Boys and Tommy Dreamer to get the momentum going again for the Wyatts, because they were kind of heading into WrestleMania 32, because they were kind of floundering there for a while. And all right, AJ Styles makes his final Ring of Honor appearance this Saturday in Duluth, Georgia, for a farewell segment and autograph signing. Styles' deal with WWE far enough along, the Ring of Honor is not allowed to air footage from that Styles farewell thing on TV, at least not at this point. Sin Cara, he's not expected back in action until about February sometime. He's suffered a dislocated shoulder. They found it, put it back. That was on December 28th, Raw match against Big E. And Brock Lesnar is going to be working the March 22nd show for SmackDown in Boston. He's also working February 16th, SmackDown in Ontario, California. Lesnar's also going to be working SmackDown tapings for the next few months in an attempt to strengthen the show. Since it's on USA, they got to show off that they can pull in as much as Raw can, just on a different day. Now, I got my opinion about Royal Rumble. I'm going to say Lesnar is going to work the next 3 pay-per-views, Fastlane and WrestleMania, of course, Sunday. I think he may win the title and he goes into the next two pay-per-views with the belt. And then after WrestleMania, whoever he ends up fighting may win the belt. Could be Strowman. Who knows? I think he's gonna get the belt. And for those that missed Michael Cole's sit-down interview with the WWE Tag Team Champions New Day, all three members are going to be in the 30-man Royal Rumble main event on Sunday, and noted they also will be defending their titles against the Usos on Sunday night. WWE DVD News Network reports that WWE's the U.S. Championship, the Legacy of Greatness DVD and Blu-ray, is scheduled to be released in May. DVD will feature championship matches from NWA on Disc 1, WCW on Disc 2, and WWE on Disc 3. There will be video packages between each year to give the history of the title, which is great for any history buffs on wrestling. And there's plans for the Blu-ray to have a lot of exclusive content featuring a mix of matches from all three eras. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.